and welcome to Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. As you can see, it's raining, so we started off the day with a visit to this cute little coffee shop. We got some cake, Julia got a coffee, and because it was raining, it was very nice to be able to just sit inside this cute cafe and just enjoy our day. Despite the rain, we walked around for a little bit. We had our umbrellas, so it was no problem at all. Then we headed over to the War Memorial of Korea, a memorial that exhibits and memorializes the military history of Korea. We then headed over to the Starfield Library at the Coex Mall, one of Asia's largest underground shopping centers. And this library has 2 stories, 13-meter tall bookshelves, and over 70,000 books. We had a snack at this cute little cafe before we headed over to the Gyeongbokgung Palace, which was built in 1395, and it was one of the main royal palaces for the Joseon dynasty, which was one of the most influential dynasties in Korea's history. It is the largest of the 5 palaces built by the dynasty, and it served as a home for the royal family and a seat for the government. And many people that go there rent the hanbok, which is the national clothing of Korea. Located between 2 major palaces from the Joseon dynasty is the Bukchon Hanok Village. During the dynasty era, these used to be homes for the nobility, but the area has now been restored to a residential area, which has also now become a popular tourist attraction. And the area features guest houses, museums, stores, and workshops. And Hanok is the name of traditional Korean houses, often dating back to the Joseon dynasty. Another stunning palace from the Joseon dynasty is the Changdeokgung Palace. Built after the Gyeongbokgung Palace, this is also an important palace in Korea's history, and it features stunning architecture. One of the main dishes to try while in South Korea is, of course, the Korean barbecue. So we headed to this authentic Korean barbecue restaurant, and the whole meal was just absolutely delicious, and the barbecue, perfect. Up next is our trip to the DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone between North Korea and South Korea. This is a buffer zone separating the 2 countries, roughly following the 38th parallel north, and it is 250 kilometers long and 4 kilometers wide. There is also a site inside of the DMZ that is being used as a meeting point for negotiations in between the 2 countries. And we went on an organized tour from Seoul, and we even had to bring our passports to be able to enter the DMZ. Another cool thing about this experience is that we got to see North Korea. Obviously, it's a constructed part where we only got to see what they wanted us to see, but still, it was cool to kind of feel like at least we've been close to the country. We also got to enter one of the tunnels going underneath the DMZ, and these tunnels have been used by people escaping North Korea. And we weren't allowed to bring our cameras there, but it was still pretty cool to have walked through the tunnels leading to North Korea. Back in Seoul, we headed to the Gwangjang Market, one of the oldest and largest traditional markets in South Korea. This is also the first permanent market in the whole country. And the Gwangjang Market has more than 5,000 shops selling everything from food to fruits and snacks to clothing, fabric, shoes, etc. And this is also the market where you can find one of the people featured in the Netflix series about street food. So obviously we had to find her and pay her a visit, and of course also try some of her famous dumplings. Now this lady gets hundreds and hundreds of customers every day from all over the planet wanting to try her famous dumplings. And as you can see, she makes them fresh right in front of you and with the best ingredients, and obviously the flavor of the dumplings and of the noodles were just absolutely delicious. Throughout the rest of the Gwangjang Market, there's obviously a lot of other good foods to try as well, and everywhere that we go we try to always eat some of the authentic street food to get a proper feeling of the food culture. And then I was very happy when we found this right here. I don't really know the name, but it's some kind of waffle ball filled with my favorite red bean, and the others also got some with custard, and you can get them with a lot of different fillings, but these are our favorites. Then we got another really good Korean snack. It is also some kind of waffle batter that they make into this coin-looking shape, and it is very, very good. I surprisingly loved it a lot. It has cheese inside, and I'm not really a cheese person, but this was super good. Alright, that's all we had from Seoul. Thank you for watching.